How's it going out there, everyone? W.F.S, your doctor here today, and I have got some news for you. I have decided to take a break from Star Trek.
You son of a bitch!
Relax, everyone. I'm not talking about abandoning Star Trek completely. I'm talking about taking a break basically for this one video. Now, with that said, I have a question for you. When you think about the 80s, what crosses your mind? Great movies like Beverly Hills Cop? A redefining moment in musical history with the launch of the legendary MTV? Or the legendary TV shows? Or the cartoons that came out in the 80s? The 80s was just filled with so many amazing things that everyone loved. But today's video is to ask a very simple question. Out of all the TV shows to exist in the 1980s, what was your go-to TV show? Many people love Knight Rider.
I am the voice of Knight Industry 2000's microprocessor, KITT for easy reference, a KIT if you prefer.
No, I don't prefer, and what's more, I don't intend to drive around in a car that talks back to me.
Knight Rider was a great show, but by the third season, I think it started wearing down on people for the simple fact there was only so many upgrades you could give this car, and it started to get a bit dull after a while. Don't get me wrong, I loved it, and I know there's people out there to this day who still think it's a great series, but for me, it just started getting old after a while. Another great show was The Dukes of Hazzard. Absolutely one of my all-time favorite shows from the 80s. The Duke Boys versus Boss Hogg and Roscoe Pico Train. The incredible jump scenes by the General Lee, but like Knight Rider, Dukes of Hazzard started to wear down after a while. The problem with the Dukes of Hazzard came when Bo and Luke left the series and Coy and Vance came on board. The Dukes of Hazzard just didn't feel right. It just wasn't the same without Bo and Luke, and Coy and Vance did not make anyone feel good about the show. One thing that absolutely, still to this day, I love about the series is the opening theme song from Waylon Jennings. I love his music, and this song was just great. But for me, my all-time favorite show has to be the A-Team. Yes, it got predictable, very predictable, but there was just something about the show that I absolutely loved. The characters, Hannibal Smith, B.A. Baracus, Templeton Peck, Howling Mad Murdoch.
Hey, man, let me out of here. I'll make sure you got a motorcycle escort all the way to the state line.
No deal. I couldn't stand the smell.
You're gonna pay for that, man.
I'm gonna cut you a check next time I'm at the bank, man.
Trash bags! I want trash bags! I want them! I want trash bags!
The guy hasn't shut up!
I want trash bags!
Do you have any trash bags? Maybe he'll put his head inside and suffocate.
What you doing, sucker?
I think I'll get out for a minute.
What's going on here? This road leads directly to the airport, Hannibal.
This road is nowhere near the airport.
What's going on? Will somebody please tell me what's going on?
God will prevail, where evil shall wail.
Have you heard this poem? Hickory dickory dock, the mouse ran up the clock. The clock struck one, down he run. You smell worse than my socks.
Now, I know there's a lot more shows from the 80s, and a lot of them were real hits. Some of them were comedies, and some of them were serious, but these were the top ones, if I'm not mistaken, that came out of the 80s, and out of all of them, I honestly feel to this day, the A-Team is the best of them all. I never get tired of watching it. Now, I know that some of you are asking, well, I thought this was a Star Trek channel, all things about Star Trek. Well, yes, it is, but for this particular video, one, I wanted to take a break from it, and I even thought about adding Star Trek The Next Generation to the list. But I had to be fair about this. Star Trek The Next Generation did not come on the scene till the late 1987, and it didn't do well until at least 1989. It did okay in 88, but 89 is where it started to have its fan base really grow. So I had to ask myself, was this something that was really popular during the 80s? And I honestly don't think the Next Generation was as popular as the other ones were. Anyway, I would love to hear your thoughts and comments on this, so please drop your comments below and let me know what you think about my list and what you say is the best shows from the 80s, if you had any. Drop those comments below and let me know. Until the next time, God bless, my friends.